So today, Chompy and I thought we would talk about how to label and display your specimens with the labels on them so you keep the information. That's very important, isn't it? It's very important to keep the information. There's a number of ways of doing that. A lot of people don't like to have tags and displays labels in their cabinets. Why not? I don't know. It just seems natural to me. But some people don't like that. So we'll talk about other ways of doing that. So in front of me, we have several different ways. It's very important to document where you get specimens from. Now, we're not talking about yard rock. If you get a yard rock, you're going to remember where that big agate came from. And even if you don't, it doesn't matter. But we're talking about mineral specimens you put in your house inside cabinets. And so the most important thing is to keep track of that information. I like to keep track of it two different ways at the same time. I like to keep a log, and I used to use a notebook like this, and I'd have columns in there of the number on the specimen, and there's different ways you can do that, and then the name, the location, and the value, the date I acquired it, all that kind of information. And then I have since switched from analog to digital, and I have gone to putting it into a spreadsheet. That takes a lot of work. Yes, it does. And I'm not very good at it, so it's a lot of work. And there's some online databases that you can use as well. Mindat.org is a great way of doing that. You can take photos of your specimens and put them on there, and it'll give you a catalog number for your collection. You can make it your own or whatever, and then you can have all that information cataloged right in there. And I did that for quite a while. I've got about 6,500 photos in there that you can see. Well, that's a lot. Yeah, it took years to get that many in there, but you can do it that way. And it is important that you have a photo of your specimen, and if you're going to take a photo of your specimen, you might as well display it somewhere where other people can enjoy it too. That's a great idea. Yes, it is. And the other way I like to keep the information is actually with the specimen. And as you can see here, I make these little tags, and I just use cardstock. Make sure you use archival grade cardstock, not just regular cardstock. Has to be archival grade. Regular cardstock puts off fumes and chemicals that can damage your specimens, especially sensitive ones like carbonates. Anything that aragonite, calcite, rhodochrosite, any of those kinds of things can be damaged by the chemicals that come off of cardstock. So, and then on these tags, I don't put all the information, but enough information that if I need to, I can retrieve that information from either Mindat or some other mineralogical resource. And so I keep that on there, and then I'd write in pencil on the back of them. I haven't done it on this one yet, my catalog number. So that's one way of doing it. Here's one where I print these little tags, and I just glue it to the acrylic stand. I see your number on there. Yes, my little number is on there, and it's 4100. So this is specimen number 4100 in the collection. So when you glue those on, you have to use archival grade glue sticks to do that. Do not use the non-archival grade glue sticks. They're not any more expensive. You just have to make sure that they say archival grade. Again, because of the chemicals that come off of them. So archival grade cardstock, archival grade glue sticks. Now sometimes you have specimens you can't put labels like that on. You can get little notes, stickies like this, and you can put them on there. Oh, there's lots of them on there. Yeah, we can. I buy these online, pretty cheap, and again, just a little tiny Sharpie. You have to have really good handwriting. And another way of doing it is to use these little string cards. You can write all the information on there, and then use a glue. I like Elmer's glue more than this, but this works good for fossils. Just put it on there and put a little dab in there and put the string in there so the string is attached to it. A lot of museums and curated specimen collections, big ones, are done like that. The Smithsonian and usually universities will use stuff like that. I use it also for the mining artifacts. That way I can put that kind of information on there, attach it. No big deal. This one's just tied on, so I didn't even have to glue it on. So you want to keep the catalog number, the name of the specimen, the location. You want to keep track of the location. So you also are going to want to keep a photo of the specimen. I try to do digital photography. You do? All right, when I say I try to do digital photography, I mean I have people who take photographs for me, and then I put them with the specimen. That's more like it. Yeah, so Adrian and Ron both help me do all these videos. They are great at this, and they do that. But you learn how to do photography yourself. It's really fun. Why don't you do it more? Because I suck at it, that's why. So anyway, it's much funner to have somebody else do it, and then I just get to put them with my specimens. So anyway, so do that. If you have any questions, put them in the comments below. I have a question. What's your question? Are we done? We are done. Thanks for watching.